my name is Kayla.
And I'm Mark Allen.
And this is our channel where we talk about all things Disney as well as how to plan your Walt Disney World vacation. So if that interests you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. So, we were feeling a little romantic today. So we wanted to share with you guys some fun romantic tips on how you can make your Disney World trip a little more magical.
Really? You have to do that now?
The cat is pooping.
Stupid cat. Alright, so now we're going to share our dream date day, money excluded, and then we're also going to bring it back to the real world, do a more like realistic, budget-friendly
option. Let's get started. We will start with our crazy, expensive, if we could do anything that we wanted.
If we were millionaires.
If we had $1 bajillion, this is what we would do. I said I would want to start the morning at Magic Kingdom before the park opens doing like a photo session. I would want to hire one of the professional photographers to basically just take some fun pictures of Mark Allen and I.
Then after our photo session, we would head to be our guest for breakfast, which is technically not like, I guess like super fancy since it's technically a quick service.
But it's still a really romantic environment.
Yeah.
And it is very expensive, so
that's
on our list for breakfast. And then what I would want to do for the rest of kind of like the morning or the bulk of the day is do either the Disney like VIP tour where you have your tour guide and you can go to all of the parks and ride all of the really popular rides and like skip the lines and do like all the kind of fun behind the scenes stuff. I would either want to do that tour, or the tour that I would really want to do is the Wild Africa Trek. I think that one actually would probably feel a little more romantic just because of what you're doing with like the animals. It's a little bit smaller tour, so it's a little more intimate. Also, you could eat like a lunch out on the savannah, which I think that's kind of cool. So,
yeah.
And it's a unique experience.
Then after that, all that hard work of a tour, we would go over to the Grand Floridian and go over to Senses, do like a couples massage or something.
Maybe get our nails done.
Not me.
You can get your nails done.
No.
Yeah, it would be fun.
No. Hard pass.
Whatever. Fine. You would like it. Anyways, we would do some sort of fun, just kind of spa treatment at Senses Spa. And then for dinner, this is gonna be the big one, and that would be to eat dinner at Victoria and Albert's. And I'm gonna let Mark Allen tell you why, because he's obsessed.
I am obsessed with Victoria and Albert's. We ate there in 2017, kind of for our like belated honeymoon, and you guys, one of the main reasons why I really love Victoria and Albert's is because they have literally the best coffee I've ever had in my entire life. Like, I'm not even joking. They have, so it's like a vacuum coffee. So they put like the filter or the grounds up at the top. There's like two little
I'll put
bowls.
Some pictures in we obviously don't have videos of, but I do have some pictures of that. I'll insert some of those.
Yeah, but there's basically like two little bowls. They have water on the bottom bowl and like the coffee and things on the top bowl, and then they light this little flame and it like shoots the water up and it brews, and then they blow the flame out and it all comes back down and you drink your coffee.
Leave it to Mark Allen to the only reason he wants to go to this
that's
fancy restaurant is so that he can drink coffee.
That's not the only reason why I like Victoria and Albert's.
Well, anyways, I will say one thing that I thought was really cool there. Just the service, it was almost choreographed. Each table has we had two servers that were specifically dedicated to our table. We had our main server, and then we had another one who he was kind of like her assistant. He kind of bounced between a few tables, but they were very like focused on just our table. Yeah. And just the way that they would do things, so we would come in, they would pull out your chair, have you sit down, they would lay your napkin across your lap, and then they literally brought me out like a little footstool for my purse so that my purse would not have to be on the ground, which I was like, this is the weirdest thing. This is so cool. The service is literally like nothing else that you will ever experience in your life. Like, I mean, it is Disney, and so that is part of it, but really, like,
it's like a whole nother level.
Crazy. So yeah, we would definitely, that's our little plug for Victoria and Albert's. I'll do maybe a more extended review of that sometime, but it's really cool. But I will tell you right now, it is very expensive.
Yes.
Like, you will never spend that much money on your life on a meal ever, but it's totally worth it. So to finish the night off, I would want to go watch the Happily Ever After fireworks from our Polynesian bungalow. It would be really cool to be able to stay in one of the Polynesian bungalows. That's just like uber romantic to me, and being able to just sit on your little balcony, or they have like a little jacuzzi hot tub thing in the back, like just to be able to sit there and watch Happily Ever After. That would just be like the coolest thing ever. So that is our like super bougie, like crazy expensive, if we could do whatever we wanted date day at Disney World. So now we're gonna give you some options that are actually affordable and more realistic.
Okay, so the first one is actually free and pretty simple, really. It's honestly just where the Happily Ever After buttons that you can get at the resorts, at the park gates, pretty much anywhere where you can get regular buttons.
These are really cool to wear. They signify to cast members that you're celebrating something, and it allows the opportunity for a little extra pixie dust to be sprinkled onto your vacation. I know for us, when we wore them on our honeymoon trip, we got like free dessert one time, and everybody tells you like literally everyone tells you congratulations. I'm not gonna lie, we only wore our buttons for the first 2 days, because after that I kind of got a little sick of everybody telling us congratulations. But you know, it's kind of fun to do for one day. Yeah. But there's just that extra little sprinkling of fun that gets added on. Yeah. And then we would spend probably most of the day at Magic Kingdom. Well, at least the morning. We would not do rope drop things because that's crazy. We would go in a little after when it's not so crazy, but just to be able to sit and look at the front of the castle. And I would want to get like a fun sundae from the plaza and just eat the sundae for breakfast. That's what I want to do. I think that would be fun. And it's not that expensive to do that. It's just a sundae.
So then after our sundae, we would ride like some romantic rides. Like People Mover, Small World, Teacups.
No teacups! I told you no teacups.
She does not like the teacups.
I hate the teacups. I hate that.
I think they're so fun.
No, they're not fun.
Okay.
You should leave a comment in the thing below and let us know. Do you like the teacups or do you hate them?
I like the teacups.
I hate them. Nope. I get so sick on that ride.
You like alien swirling saucers.
That's not the same thing.
It's kind of
it's not.
The same thing.
Not even close.
Okay.
No. Move on. Move on. On the topic of rides, the next thing that we would want to do is take funny pictures on the rides that take pictures.
I think this would be so fun.
I think it would be really fun, like, because, I mean, you can always get, like, a small prop. You can look it up online. There's so many people that have done really funny, like, funny faces, or had just funny props, or signs, or whatever. Yeah. Doing something like that on at least one of those rides would just be, it's fun, and it's a cool souvenir too, to remember that moment. And
they're just more fun than just regular ride photos.
Yeah.
Then, once it gets super hot out, we'd probably head back to our resort, kind of just chill out by the pool with a fun drink.
Which too, this is probably the one thing that I would recommend splurging on. If this vacation is a more romantic vacation, like maybe it is your honeymoon but you are on a budget, maybe splurge just a little bit on your hotel and maybe stay at least a moderate, if not a deluxe.
Yeah.
That they honestly, they have better pools for adults, but they're just really fun. They're nice because you can just get your fun little pina colada, hang out by the pool.
Yep.
Or get in the pool or sit in the hot tub or whatever you want to do. So that's a good way to spend the hot afternoon, but also still being a little romantic. Okay, and then for the evening, after you've been at the pool and everything, we would go shower, get dressed, and I would honestly recommend getting a little bit dressed up for this one, just for fun. I mean, still wear your comfy shoes, because you need to wear your comfy shoes.
It's
but
Disney.
You can get dressed up a little bit and then head over to Epcot and just walk around World Showcase. You can explore, you can take pictures, and if there's a food festival going on, maybe sample some of the food and wine, or even if there's not a food festival, maybe pick one of the nicer restaurants to eat at. There's a lot of really, really, really good ones there that have just really nice ambiance, like Le Cellier and La Hacienda, and there's quite a few more, but that would definitely be like kind of my like wrap up kind of end of the day activity that I would do. That can be a little more expensive, but it can also be a little cheaper, just depending on how you do it.
And nothing says romance like stuffing your face full of food in Epcot. Then at some point throughout the day, either at Magic Kingdom or Epcot, there's several other places where you can do this, but it's to get something completely customized, some type of souvenir. So that could be like an ornament. In Magic Kingdom, they have the Christmas shop where you can get your name and things like that engraved on an ornament, or the bricks that you can get in the gift shop right outside of Space Mountain.
Which we did that.
We did, yeah. We'll link that video up above so you can see it. And
the very last thing that we would do on our more budget-friendly trip would be to watch one of the fireworks shows. So the ones that I would recommend for date night would be either Happily Ever After or Illuminations. The other shows in like Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios are okay. They're just not as romantic to me.
I would say Happily Ever After out of all the fireworks shows is the most romantic.
But then of course I know Illuminations is ending, so we'll see what Epcot Forever we'll see what Epcot Forever turns out to be, because that might also be really good. So
I'm still salty about that.
Alrighty guys, so what are some of your favorite ways to be a little romantic at Disney World? Leave those down in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up.
And if you enjoyed content like this and want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you hit that little bell notification icon thing next to the subscribe button. That way you're notified every time we upload new videos. Alrighty guys, we will see you next time. Bye!